There are many things in life that will benefit you greatly if you decide to take them onto your identity. There are also many things in life that will benefit you if you cut them out of your identity in life. But today I've compiled a list of 5 things that I personally think can help you, and especially helped me in my life. So without wasting any time, let's get straight into it. The first one is physical activity. For at least 30 minutes a day for maybe 3 days a week. That's all you need to start off with. And even if you need to start smaller than that, it's still better than nothing. It can greatly improve your mood, your physical body, your mindset, your health, your fitness, especially your heart. It can help with your heart, and that's going to make you live longer. It'll just make you feel better about yourself and physically feel better overall. Number 2 would be pursuing a goal in life, having some type of vision, something to look forward to. Well, not even something to look forward to, something to strive to always grow and be better as a person. Now, this personally made me feel like I have a purpose for life, a reason to get up, a reason to put myself through the things I'm putting myself through. And in time, I've slowly been building discipline because I've realised over this past couple of years that I haven't had much discipline, and I don't think many people do. I'm not saying that no one has discipline, but a lot of people these days have fuck all discipline. But anyway, this can help with your self-image again. It can make you feel better about yourself. It can give you that feeling, that strive to grow as a person and to have something in the future that you're working towards. Number 3 would be meditation. Now, this has really helped me in my life, and I know it's helped a lot of other people. I don't know exactly when I was introduced to it. I know it was a couple years ago, but I've been doing it on and off for a couple years now, and I know without a shadow of a doubt that when I keep it up for months, even weeks, if I keep it up for a full week and do it every single day consistently, I feel lighter, I feel more clear-headed, I feel less worrisome. Not that I usually feel worrisome, which is weird because I know a lot of people are constantly worried about what could happen or what's going to happen, but I know that when I'm meditating, I definitely feel more at peace with myself and with everything. And there's times where if you really take the practice seriously and you do certain meditations, you can go into this deep state of understanding. I haven't been there many times, but when you are, you feel like you're interconnected with something bigger, and that makes you feel like you have a bigger purpose in life, which can help your purpose and your goals and everything you're creating in life. But don't just take this from me. Like, look up any video on meditation on YouTube and you'll see all the benefits for it. What I know about meditation is that it can help ADHD, it can help anger issues, it can help depression, it can help anxiety. For me, it just helped me ground myself, and I wasn't doing it for a lot of reasons that people do, for like anxiety or calming yourself down or being more present. I was doing it for more of a spiritual practice, but then I realized that you can use it to become more present in what you're doing in life. And when you're more present, you're more aware of what's going on, and you can reflect and associate with everything that's going on rather than kind of being unconscious about what's happening. Number 4 would be cold showers. Now, I've been doing this for a while. It's actually the first video on my channel about 6 or 7 months ago, I think, if you want to go check that out. Basically, cold showers at any time is great for you. It can improve your mood, it can give you a boost of energy, it teaches you discipline to do things that you don't want to do for your future self, it can help your sleep, your acne, it can help, I think I said immune system, I don't know if I did, it can help your immune system. There's a lot more, but those are the basic things. For me, I basically just had them in the mornings because I'm not a morning person, but I wanted something that could wake me up straight away. I know people have caffeine, but if you really want to improve your discipline and give you a real burst of energy and real endorphins in your body and you feel amazing, have a cold shower. It's great for you, it can't hurt you, and this is the one thing that definitely built my discipline. Because if you can do something as soon as you wake up in the morning that you don't like but you know will benefit you, and do it over time, that will benefit yourself greatly. If you want to take this one step further, do ice baths. I haven't done many ice baths, but I have occasionally done them. They're fucking cold, man. Your body's just telling you it wants to get out. But there's a lot of benefits on that. I will be making a video on it. If you don't want to wait for that, just go online, search up the benefits of ice baths. There's many benefits of ice baths. They're amazing. You feel great after. The last one, number 5, would be self-reflection. I've only just recently started to get into this, but I've actually seen some big results pretty fast, and I don't know if that's happening for everybody, if that's how it is, or if it's just the way I'm doing it, the technique. But either way, a lot of people go through life not really evaluating or reflecting why they do what they do, why they're feeling what they're feeling, and why they're thinking what they're thinking. You build up all these beliefs, thought patterns from childhood, and even from a couple of years ago of how old you are now and who you are now. And sometimes conscious thought patterns, conscious thoughts, feelings and emotions and actions can become unconscious, and then you're going through life reacting to things and perceiving things in a way, and you don't really truly know why it's happening, and you're just so used to it because there's this pattern in your brain. So taking a couple moments out of your life, out of your day, to sit down and really think about why you're doing, feeling and thinking and acting how you are, and if you actually desire to be that way, or if you're letting circumstances and past patterns control you rather than you controlling your own life. Journaling can also help this, because if you write down what happened in a day, or this thing made me angry, or I decided to act on this because of this, or lately I've been feeling these emotions and I don't know why I've been acting this way and I don't know why. If you write it down and then leave it and then come back to it in the future, you might be able to see from an outside perspective what's happening, because you've written your thoughts, feelings, emotions and how you've acted down, and now you can reflect on it. This also helps if you do meditation, because if you become more in a clear state and more of an attached state from your identity and who you are, if you're able to take your awareness out of the experience you're having, you can kind of see it from a third person perspective, and then properly analyze why you're acting how you're acting, and then from there you can consciously make the decision to change who you're being, if you desire to change who you're being. These 5 things, if taken seriously and implemented properly over a time scale, will greatly improve your quality and experience of life. Even if you have to do it in small little increments to start off with, it's better to start small than to not start at all. Over time, I've found myself, and I know I've heard many other testimonies of them seeing a change in their personal life, of how they experience the world, of how they perceive themselves and others, of how they now think and feel and perceive their ability to think and feel, how they act, how they've changed, how they realise that some of their past actions and some of their way that they're living, it's actually being unconscious and they haven't even realised it. I know I'm still working on that, and I know that many people will be working on the unconscious things that are going on in their life. It's the ability to bring the unconscious into the conscious, so that when you're consciously aware of what's happening, you can decide to change it if you want to. And exercising and journaling and cold showers and things that build your discipline, and having a goal and a pursuit in life can all greatly help all of this. Over the past couple of years, I've made plans, I've said I'm going to do things, I've started for a couple of weeks, for a couple of days, for a couple of months, and then I've fallen back, and I've gone up and down and up and down, and I'm always falling back to who I am as a person, because how you think, how you feel, how you act, how you perceive life, and ultimately who you are as a person, that is who you will always fall back to. So I've found to start or grow in life, you need the self-love, the discipline, and the will to be able to do the things that you know will benefit you, no matter how you feel for your future self. I'm going to say that one more time. You need the self-love, the will, and the discipline to do the things for yourself that you know will improve and grow yourself for your future self. So there's a lot of things in life you can do and not do that will improve your life, but these 5 things I've found can greatly improve the experience of your life. And I know I've said this many times, but I can't stress it enough. I know pretty much everyone that's going to watch this video is probably going to be like, oh yeah, that's interesting, click off. They probably haven't even got to this point. So if you've got to this point in the video, thank you for watching. And I hope that you take at least one of the things that I say into consideration. And I know with me personally, I watch a lot of videos and I think that's interesting, I've got to try it, I know that that will help, but then I find myself 5 minutes later scrolling at something else and I know I need to do it, but I don't do it and I put it off. So I hope that someone tries this, because I promise you that for anyone watching this, it will greatly improve your life. Everything takes time. It's going to take time to build up your discipline and will if you haven't been very disciplined in your life. I know I haven't, so that's why it's hard for me, because for literally 2 years now, I just said this before, I've been making plans to do stuff and saying things that I'm going to do, and I do them for a bit and then I fall off and don't do them. I'm just starting to get into a bit of a rhythm now. I've found that the more you do things that are hard and that build yourself up, the easier it gets over time. So it's hard to build up a habit, but it's easy to lose. And if you're consistently keeping the ball rolling, it's like a snowball effect. At first it's rolling down the hill and the snowball's small, but if it keeps rolling, eventually it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it's a massive snowball rolling down this hill. It's better to spend 10 minutes a day every single day on something consistently than spending an hour 1 day a week. It's about the consistency. It's about building pathways in your brain. It's about staying on something no matter how you feel, if you know that you want that for your life and you know that will help you. Alright, I got something I want to show you here. This represents 1 day of work. It doesn't look very big, it doesn't look very impressive. You might not think that you're worth anything because this is all that there is. This is the second day. This is the third day. And you keep stacking until eventually you've got this. It's just like saving. It's just like saving anything. It's just like doing anything in life. If you have small little increments every single day, eventually you're going to have this massive pile and you're going to feel better about what you're doing in life, and you're going to become more confident, and then that confidence and that feeling of accomplishment and that feeling of growing will push you to go even further, and then the sky's the limit from there, because anything's actually possible. At least I believe anything is truly possible, because we're here to create. We've got free will to do whatever we want, and it just takes the awareness, self-discipline, and the right way of thinking and perceiving life to create anything you want. So that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Ultimately, I'm posting to document myself so I can look back and grow as a person. I'm also posting so that someone might see this and change your life, or not even change your life. It's just interesting to see these topics, and these things can change your life if you decide to stick to them. And even if it doesn't drastically change your life, it can change how you think, feel, act and perceive, and it could drastically improve your life in certain ways. So I hope you have an amazing day. There's more videos for you to watch on YouTube. I know that most of you are probably going to see this and just think it's interesting and click off, but for maybe that one person that sees this, give it a go. Give any of these things a go, even for 30 days. I always say 30 days because a month is sufficient enough time to get a little bit of results to kind of understand where it's going. But if you keep going from there, you'll understand how expansive the space is and how much you can create and how much you're actually capable of. Anyway, have an amazing day. I've got to go, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.